Good morning, and welcome to our virtual worship service. It is great to know that so many from different parts in the country have joined us, and a special welcome to those who have joined us for the first time this morning. We are well into our 7th week of isolation to avoid the spread of the coronavirus. For some of us, that means frustration with feeling alone and talking to the walls. For some, it means not being able to be present to care for sick and struggling family members or friends. For some, it means grieving many different kinds of losses that this pandemic has brought to each family. We care, and we want to hear from you. For others, it has opened up opportunities to connect with family members and friends and renew old acquaintances. Our daughter recently celebrated her birthday and was able to meet online with every family member and over 40 friends that she has made over the years from different parts of the world. Technology, the blessing. One of our seniors this week mentioned, "I kind of like my life this way. I can get up when I want. I don't have to go to doctor's appointments or the pharmacy. Friends do the shopping for me, and I can spend my time in the garden, talking on the phone with friends, and going for walks." She has chosen a wonderful attitude in a difficult time. We are thankful that our all-sufficient God is providing new ways for us to gather together to worship him. So I am glad that whatever your circumstance, you have been able to set aside time this morning to worship with us. Sad news, our sympathy, love, and prayers are extended to Jim Rushbrook, his children, and his grandchildren, in the passing of his wife this past Wednesday. Pat was a very diligent worker in our Sunday school, in all children's programs, in the kitchen, wherever, for many years. And one of my first memories of Pat was when we decided to get together with the Kennedy family to start a Christmas Day worship service, with all of our children participating in it. We will remember. We at Knox are working hard to stay in touch with everyone and to make sure that you are managing okay. Through phone calls and Zoom meetings, we love to see you and to hear your voice. We want no one to be left out and everyone to feel a part of our community. I want to thank all of those who have offered to help and have stepped up to the plate when it was needed. As your chaplain, I would like to say something about our minister and leader, Reverend Jackie, and her truly dedicated team of staff and volunteers here at Knox. God has blessed us with a minister for a time such as this, and he has blessed her with visionary gifts of preaching and leadership needed today. Reverend Jackie and her team have been working hard to seek God's will as they learn to manage the constantly changing new reality that we are now living in. As a team, we grieve the loss of personal contact with you. We miss lifting our voices together in praise. We miss the children darting around the church. And we miss times of devotions with the knitters, the bulletin folders, meetings with the session and members, only to name a few of the many daily activities of Knox that were. It is very different now, and we wonder about the future and look to new ways of doing worship, pastoral care, dinner church, communion, baptism, weddings, and funerals, together apart. Church, we are truly blessed with gifted staff and volunteers, And I ask you to please pray for God's strength and wisdom for them in these days and weeks to come. Today is also a special day for mothers, Mother's Day. So if you are a mother or a grandmother, or you have been like a mother to someone, we bless you and we thank you for what you have done and for what you have meant to those that you love. Moms, you are true frontline workers at home. Your love and care through good times and bad has carried us through, and today we lift up you, and we thank you, and we thank God for you. And now, as we prepare our hearts to receive and to get ready for God, what God will do for us,